Welcome to 2022 game design students. It's Mr. Rowell here with a brand new tutorial series, although it's kind of a bit different than a tutorial series, and I'll explain this hopefully in this video, what's changing. But there's something unique going on that should give you more choice and more flexibility in the content that you create while creating your first legitimate video games. This is your opportunity to build your first game. We're going to be using what I'm calling genre asset packs to create prototype games using our own assets, sounds, and ideas, alongside the things I've provided for you. So, what exactly does this mean? The reality is that making games is tough, particularly for a beginner. Now, following a video tutorial on YouTube isn't too tough, but you're not actually making your own game in that case. To create your own content requires quite a bit of study and work. There are many skill sets needed to create video games. Some we've already developed. We're already competent at making 3D models and other visuals, recording and integrating sound, designing maps and basic levels, as well as working with the Unity interface and tools. These are all things that we've done previously, and those are skills we can draw on in the work that we're going to be moving into in this section. However, to truly make a working video game, we need to create mechanics, the things that actually happen in the game. That could be picking up an item, firing a weapon, interacting with an NPC, or even just moving around the world in the first place. This stuff, these mechanics, require scripting, which is code, a skill most of us haven't had a chance to develop much as of yet. Are we going to learn how to script? I wish we could. However, for the scope of this course, we don't have enough time to learn it well enough to create the types of content I know you all want to get up and running. Rather than learn how to script from scratch, which you can do in future courses, hint hint, whether that's online on my YouTube channel or others, or in person at school, you are instead going to be implementing pre-crafted scripts that help unlock the core features of certain game genres and use them to get your idea up and running faster. For those of you who are a bit more advanced in their coding understanding, there's definitely going to be plenty of opportunities for you to inject features and logic alongside my scripts to add custom content to your projects. So don't think that me providing you with things limits you. In fact, it's meant to help support you better than other attempts that we've done in the past and make it easier to implement your own mechanics. In most cases, I think. So, how are we going to be using these tutorials? Well, for the first step, which I'll show you here, is to actually go to my GitHub repository and download my Unity project. So, where is that? Well, it's this web URL here, github.com/williamscottrowell/Rowell-prototypes2022. You can follow this link here. I'll put it in the comments below if I remember, hopefully I do. And then you're going to click on code, download zip, and it should download a zip file. I've tried to keep this project file as small as possible using only very basic assets to keep it a quick download, as well as to leave room for you to add stuff of your own. So you're going to snag that zip download at this link here. Pause it if you need to see the URL. And step 2, you're going to be exploring each of the prototypes. Playtest their scenes to get a feel for the mechanics you can borrow. And then settle on a genre. Or if you're feeling quite bold, you could maybe even try to mix and match more than one genre together you're interested in working with, and use my tools alongside your own art, sound, and levels to create a playable game. That's really it for the overview. In the next video, I'm going to give you a bit more of a deep dive into what actually is present in the Unity project, so get that open, and when you have it opened up, we'll dive in together to take a look at the contents.